It's gonna yell at you. There you go. All right, let's start down on the ground. We're gonna go single leg glute bridge to start the day off. So I'm gonna come into a hook position with my right leg, dig my left into the ground, drive up nice and high, let myself down. We're gonna go 8 on each side. Now remember, you can go fast here, but we really want to make sure that we're working through those muscles, waking them up, getting them ready for the rest of the workout. So get your 8. Good morning, bud. And then get your 8 on the other side. So switch right away.
It's taking my
Oh yeah? Go curl up in your blankets then. Get your 8 and 8, and then we're gonna straighten our leg out, left or right, doesn't matter. Pull, knee to your chest, relax your head down, try to kick the sole of your foot up towards the sky, stretching that hamstring out. Hold it for a breath or two, and then get it again. Let's go 5 on each side. Once you're done with your 5th one, go ahead and switch straight over to the other side. Get that knee to your chest. Kick that leg up. Ooh, tight hamstrings today. Now remember, we don't want to point our toe. We want to try to drive the heel of our foot up towards the sky. Get that little extra stretch in. And good. Let's go dead bug position. Lock in that core, arms up. Nice, solid dead bug here. Let's go. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Reach out. Bring it back. Switch to the other side. Bring it back. We're just going to alternate. Let's go 5 on each side. There you go. Once you're done with your 5 on each side, we're going to go right over into a 90-90. Right over into a 90-90. I'm just going to flop straight over to my side. 90-90 position. So I'm going to tuck up. Nice 90-90. Let's do our sweep today. So I make an L with my thumb and my pointer finger. I'm going to sweep up over the top as I rotate through my shoulder and my T-spine, keeping my knees together. Once I hit my end range, I roll right back. Open up. And close down. Let's go 5 and 5. Now, if your arm does not touch the ground, that's okay. Okay, if your arm's up here, right, that's fine. Don't move your knees so that you can touch the ground. That's the whole point, is trying to stretch through that T-spine. Okay, and shoulder, loosening things up, keeping these knees stacked is what's helping you get into that stretch even a little bit more. Good, switch to the other side. Roll on over. Get those good stretches in. Got a couple more movements, and then we're going to get started with our workout. One more. Open up. Nice hold here. Come back. And good. Up to your feet. Okay, up on your feet. We're going to start with a nice lateral squat shift. So we're gonna shift side to side. So we're gonna get into our lateral squat position. And then I'm gonna try to stay as low as I can, shifting back and forth. Okay, so I'm gonna come down, lateral squat position. I'm gonna shift to the other side. I'm gonna shift back. We're just gonna alternate side to side. Get about 5 each direction. And then come on up. Let's go forward fold. So I'm going to go back to that shoulder width. We're going to go forward fold, pushing those hips back, reaching down to the ground. Stretch out those hamstrings and glutes. Walk it over to the right side. Walk it over to the left side. Come back to center, squeeze those glutes, roll up nice and tall. Let's go one more there, down. Stretch out those hammies. Over to the right. Over to the left. Come into the center, squeeze those glutes, and roll up. We got one more movement, and then our neural activation, then we're gonna start class. So our last movement, we're gonna do our hand walk, but we're gonna do a little different today. So we're gonna squat down. So we're gonna squat down, okay? I'm in a squat position, just trying to sit on my heels. Okay, from there, I'm gonna put my hands down, I'm gonna hand walk out into a plank position. Now I'm going to drive up into that down dog position, and I'm going to walk those hands back to my feet, get those hamstrings right there, and roll up. So squat down, hand walk out, plank position, drive up into that down dog, and finish by walking those hands back. Let's go one more. Down, walk out, walk it back into that down dog position, stretch for just a second, and then finish walking it back and roll up. Good, shake it out if you need to. Okay, now neural activation today, keeping it simple. So our first go, we're gonna drop into a base position. Second go, we're gonna do our base shift or skier jump, okay? So I'm gonna say go again, and we're just doing our side to side jump, okay? All the way up, go, go, side to side jump, and rest. Good, all the way up, go, go. Rest. Good, one more, all the way up. Go, go. And rest, grab a quick drink of water. Okay. Now, like the rest of our training we've been doing, we are doing our 15-minute first round. So we're gonna see if we can hit 4 or more rounds in this first block. Okay, so in this first block, 4 or more rounds, 15 minutes, I just have a timer set. Now, with or without weight, your choice. Okay, as always, with or without weight, we're going lateral lunge to start. Okay, now I'm going to demo you through real quick all the movements, and then we're going to get going. So you can either have your hands at your side or up in the rack position, your choice. But we're going here, and we're going to go big step out, lateral lunge, press up, step out, lateral lunge, press up. Okay, we're going 6 on each side. Okay, from there, we're going down into a plank position. Plank position, and we're gonna go plank rows, rowing up to your chest, 6 on each side. Now, if you do not have weights, the first one's the same movement. If you don't have weights here, you can either just row and try to tear the floor up as you're rowing by squeezing your muscles, or you can go shoulder taps instead, your choice. Okay, your choice on that one. Okay, from there, we are gonna go into a nice little plank rotation. Okay, so plank position, lock in. From that plank row, we're gonna go plank rotation to open up that chest again. Big rotations like so. And then we're gonna finish this round out by flopping over onto our back. And that's 6 each side also, by the way. We're gonna flip over to our back into our glute bridge position. We're gonna drive up. We're gonna walk out, walk back. That's 1. Staying in that glute bridge, walk out, walk back. That's 2. Now, if you want to do leg curls, you can, okay, but I'm programming walkouts today. So your choice. If you want to do your leg curls, reach out, pull back, you can. Same idea. Walking is just making you stabilize your hips a little bit, okay? So those are our 4 movements for the first round. Again, just to kind of go over it again, we are going lateral lunge, 6 each side, plank row or shoulder tap, 6 each side, plank rotation, 6 each side, and then glute bridge walkout for 10, okay? We're going 15 minutes on the clock. So I got you guys ready. Grab a quick drink of water. We'll start in about 10 seconds, give you guys a few seconds to get ready. All right, here we go. 10 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, at any point, if you need a rest, you can take a rest. This is on you, how many rounds you're gonna get. Okay, so if you're going a little slower, that's okay. It's what you need to do today. Okay, now notice I'm slowing myself down and I'm powering back up to a standing position from that one leg. The other leg stays pretty straight for all 6 reps. And I switch sides. Then we go into our Renegade Rows, 6 each. So I try to make the numbers as easy as possible so I don't mess up counting. So now with the Renegade Rows, you know, it's 7 in the morning, maybe 8 in the morning, depending on where you're at, maybe later. But please don't slam those weights down on the floor. If you wake somebody up and blame me, I get in trouble. So try to control those weights as best you can. Then going into the plank rotations. Just rotate those feet to the side, reach up, switch. Six on each side. Then we're finishing out with glute bridge walkouts. Okay, one of my favorites. I've always liked glute bridge walkouts. Squeeze those glutes at the top, make sure they're on fire, then walk out as far as you can, pause for just a second, and walk back. Again, if you want to do leg curls with sliders, a towel, plate, whatever you use for a slider, that's fine too. Try to pull it back with your glutes off the ground. Get your 10 and then start your next round. Take a break, whatever you need to do. And good job. Now you guys keep doing your thing. I'm gonna grab a quick drink of water. We are 3 minutes in, exactly. Three minutes in. Come up here and check on you guys, see how many we got. Oh, we're doing good. Maesh, Maria, Pavani, Ross, Trisha, good morning. A name you didn't hear on there, and now I'm gonna have to email him. Bill and Cindy, they'll do it. They'll do it later. They'll do it later. I'll send them the workout. I'll make them do it. Same with Kamel, dedicated, coming even when he can't make it because he's at work. Still doing the workouts with us in spirit, which is awesome. Get your 6 and 6. Now on your lateral lunges. Remember, toes point forward. Try to keep your knee inside of your big toe and your hip slightly inside of your knee as you come down. I know on the camera it doesn't look like that, but we want to make sure that we create an angle with our leg, okay? So that weight is coming up and through our leg instead of all into our knee or all into our hip, okay? Super important. 2D camera doesn't do it justice. All right, looking good, feeling good. Get those good plank rotations in. Now, as you rotate, stabilize through that shoulder. Part of what we're gonna do next round is shoulder stuff. So you wanna make sure that these shoulders are ready and stable and activated. So that's why we're doing this plank rotation here. 6 on each side. And then those glute bridge walkouts. Go this way with them. Walk it out. Walk it back. Try not to make it one step, but I understand if it is. I try to get a couple of steps in there, but then sometimes you take a big step back because for some reason it's harder to come back with small steps than it is go out. With my brain's like, get back there. Get your 10. And then we're back to the top. Good job. And again, as always, if you need a little extra rest, please take one. Grab some water when you need to. You are 7 minutes in right now, 7 minutes in. So you can kind of gauge yourself, right? You're doing good. So these are stick down tiles that we put down as a temporary floor like 2 years ago. And as you can see, they don't like the cold weather because as soon as it starts getting cold outside, the glue doesn't hold. It was never meant to hold up. Her brother built this little whatever entryway when he was in high school. So he didn't put any flooring on it or anything. So when we moved in with the kiddos, we put the stick down tile down just because it was cheap and fast. We were just trying to move in. And now with me working out on it all the time and it getting cold, it sure does not like it. So if you hear that stick noise, that's what that is me sticking to the floor right here. So I apologize. It is only 20 degrees outside, so I can understand the floor under here. We're above the garage at my in-laws' house right now. That's where we're living. So not really designed, right, for living necessarily, but it works. It's a nice little apartment for us to be in right now and be home. So not complaining at all. Just always fun when your floor rips up. All right, good job. I think I got everything, didn't I? Think so. Start talking construction, I'll forget where I'm at. All right, you're gonna be at 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Now moves like the lateral lunges sometimes take a little bit more time. So if you're only on round 3, that's okay, don't rush. Okay, I'd rather have clean movements done really well than rushing movements and making yourself sore because something's not quite right. Okay, so remember, take your time if you need to. You still got 5 minutes. If you're following me, that's round end of 3. So starting 4. So I'll probably get 4.2 or something like that. Get a couple of movements in on the other round. I might not get a full other round. It's amazing how tiring lateral lunges are. Same with Renegade Rows. I've always loved plank rows, Renegade Rows, whatever you want to call it. I've always really liked them. But it's one of those that as you're doing them, you're like, why do I like these again? All right. Oh, I see. I tried to forget plank rotations. Hopefully I didn't forget those last round. Trisha will tell me if I did. There we go. Good job, coach. You actually know your own program. Now you can do your glute bridge walkouts. I got excited. 3 minutes left. Then we'll go into our next movement, which will be our time circuit. Now remember, on total body day, we just have the 2 rounds or 2 blocks. We don't need an ESD at the end because we're hitting all pushes and pulls in one day. Multiple times, as a matter of fact. All right, you still have 2 minutes left. Finish up what you can. Okay, if you don't finish a full next round, that's okay. Still have 2 minutes in this round. Good job. So 1:30. Minute. 1 minute. Again, don't rush. So wherever you're at, you can just continue your movement right up to when I say time. 30 seconds. Now, I also noticed that as the week drags on, right, I try to do my best at recovery, making sure I get good fuel in, get good rest, stretch things out. But I also have 7 classes a week I'm doing. So if you're doing multiple classes, go ahead and rest. That's time right there. If you're doing multiple classes, make sure you're doing yourself a favor and recovering well, okay? So I notice as the week goes on, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, by Friday, my rounds for these timed ones like this slow way down, okay? I get into the 4, maybe 5s, like today, 4.3, right? So that's because I can tell my body's sore, my body's a little tired, okay? So make sure that you're doing good things for your body, getting in good fuel, getting in good water, all that stuff, okay? All right, let's go into our next rounds. Now our next rounds are timed. So they're 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We have a few movements that are going to challenge you, hopefully, a little bit, but in a good way. So you have a choice, okay? I like to say it's like those books that I used to have in the dentist office when I was a little kid, right? Choose your own ending books. I love those things. So you can either do slams with a pillow or a towel or whatever you have, or even just your body weight, but doing slams for 20 seconds, up, slam it down, up, slam it down. Or you can do kettlebell swings. And again, I'll just use this pillow because I have it, but you can use your weights. Okay, so I'm still in that about shoulder width. And as I come down, I go in between my legs. Once my hands or my forearms hit my legs, I drive up with my hips. Okay, similar to a ball slam, but even more glute activation. So if I'm using dumbbells, right, I can hold a single dumbbell and I'm just going like this, but I'm hinging from those hips, okay? Your choice on slams or swings, or you can alternate, okay? Up to you. But you have 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Then we have one of my favorite movements because it just taxes you like crazy, but we're gonna do push press, okay? So I'm here, slight bend in the knees, drive that weight up, bring them down. Okay, so we're trying to drive that weight up as quick as we can. So you have slams for 20, then you have these for 20 after your 10-second rest, and then your last Yep. Okay, your last one, you're going into a hold position. Now, again, you get to choose here. So you can either do a rack hold, a suitcase hold, an overhead hold, or a mixed of one of those. Okay, something like that. So it's your choice each round if you want to switch it up or hold the same. But what you're doing, if I'm in any of these holds, I squeeze my glutes, I keep my core tight, I look straight ahead, and I breathe. But I'm keeping myself as tight as possible, like I'm holding 1,000,000 pounds in my hands, okay? Wherever they're at, I'm holding 1,000,000 pounds and I'm staying locked in, okay? Now, as the rounds go, that's gonna get harder. So please take care, make sure you're squeezing core, glutes, everything, okay? Get yourself ready. We're about to get busy. Okay, let's see. Is that the right math? Yes, it is. Yeah. Okay. 10 seconds on or 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We have 10 seconds till we start. Your choice again, how you want to do it. I'm going to start with slams, but I'll probably throw some swings in there. Okay. Here we go. 10 seconds. Make sure you hinge through your hips. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, it's 20 seconds, so it's not super short. Rest. 10-second rest. Push press coming up. 3, 2, 1, go. Rest. Now your choice on how you hold your weights here. I'm going to start with suitcase. I'm going to switch it up every round. So about shoulder width. 2, 1, go. Squeeze everything. Look straight ahead. Keep breathing. Nice and upright. Active rest. And time. The more tired you get, the harder that gets. Okay, I'm going to go swings this round. Okay, swings. 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure, again, you're hinging at that hip. I'm not using my arms to lift the weight. It's my hips driving through my forearms, lifting everything. Rest. Push press coming up. 3, 2, 1, go. Rest. Now, again, it's your choice if you switch things up or not. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep breathing. Time. Next round. Here we go. Going back with slams. 2, 1, go. Press. Push press coming up. 3, 2, 1, go. Rest. Okay, wherever your hold is going this round, get yourself ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep everything tight. Rest. One more round of each. Get yourself ready. 2, 1, go. Rest. All right. Push press coming up. 3, 2, 1, go. Rest. Your rack hold or whatever hold you're doing. 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure you're squeezing those glutes, squeezing that core, still breathing. And time. Good. Take a quick drink, take a rest. We're going into our last thing, which is just core. Like I said, no EST on total body day, but we are locking our core just for a few minutes and get you guys out of here. Woo. This is a good one. Okay, so our core, we're on our back. Okay, on our back, we're going into that toe touch position. So feet up in the air, all the way up. I touch behind my head or close, and then reach for my toes. Now, it does not mean I have to be able to touch my toes, but we want to reach those toes. The legs, if you start getting tired and your legs start dropping, that's okay. Come into a dead bug, still reach as high as you can, but try not to set those feet down, okay? So you have 10 of those, and I'll help you count. Okay, we'll go for 10. Then we're going to go toes to floor, knees to chest, toes to floor, knees to chest. We're going to do 10 of those. And then we're going to end, okay? We're going to end with an egg hold, just like this, okay? Hands behind your head, elbows locked into your knees, okay? So we got 10, 10, 30 seconds, 10, 10, 30 seconds, done. Okay, so here we go. Get yourself ready, feet up in the air, reach behind your head, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. You can go ahead with those. I like to put my hands down by my tailbone so it doesn't break off. Tap the floor, knees to chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Take a quick little breath. And then going into that egg, lock up. We got 30 seconds. I'm watching the clock. Stay locked up. Keep that core tight. Keep breathing. and rest. Good job. Okay, here we go. Round 2, get ready. This is it right here, the one we've been looking for all day. Okay, get yourself ready, get set. Legs up and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get set for those hip raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Egg hold, last one. Now, if it's too much to have hands behind your head, you can grab behind your hamstrings, but I want you locked up really tight. And go. Here you go. Come on. Stay locked up. Doing good. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Go ahead and roll over onto your stomach. Okay. Plank position, whatever you want to start. Okay. Go ahead, dig those toes into the ground. You can lift up just slightly. You can come to your elbows or up to your hands, whatever feels best for you. Don't pinch your back. Stretch that core out. Nice deep breath. Belly breath open. And then let go. Stretching out that core. One more. Good. Go ahead and come up to your feet however you want. Okay. Coming all the way up to your feet. Go ahead and widen out to about elbow width, right? Our elbow width mark. Go ahead and push those hips back. Reach down to the floor. Let's go. Left hand points to the floor. Right hand reaches up to the sky. Get that good stretch. Switch. Switch. Gonna do one more on each side. Switch. Come to center. Grab down at your ankles. Pull yourself down into that position. Roll up. Nice and slow. Good. Reach up to the sky. Stretch out like somebody's pulling you up to the sky and your feet are stuck in the mud. Release, come all the way down. Sweep those toes off a couple of times. Take a nice deep breath all the way up. And relax. Good job today, everyone. Nice work. Thanks for being here. Oh, that was awesome. As always, if you need anything, please let me know. You can always email or IM me at clintx.carlson@intel. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great Wednesday. I look forward to seeing you guys later this week. And just go out and have fun. Hopefully you have a great day. Thanks, everyone. Woo, good workout today. Good job. Thanks, guys.